Hello YouTubers, RogueMonkeyJr here. In today's video we're going to cover the patch notes for the System Override event running from March 3rd, so as of this video posting, until March 17th. So first and foremost, a new limited time mode called Deja Loot. So it's a unique take on the Apex games where random is a dirty word. A glitch in the system has caused all loot to spawn in the same location every match for the duration of the event. Even the plane path and circle locations will be fixed for this mode, which will change on a daily basis while the loot location stays the same for the whole event. Features new equipment type, Evo Shield, which we'll talk about a little bit later, and the first week will be played on World's Edge, and the second week we're going back to King's Canyon. New equipment type, Evo Shield. When you pick up Evo Shield, it will start out weaker than a common body shield white, but as you do damage to non-down players throughout the match, it can become even stronger than epic body shields purple. Evo Shields change color as they progress, but their perpetual distinctive glow will help you identify them. Progress also carries over from person to person, so look forward to some interesting late game scenarios. To start, the Evo Shield will be exclusive to the Deja Loot game mode and spawn at higher rates. After the event, we'll consider adding the Evo Shield to all matches, so please give us your feedback. Exclusive event prize track with 2 legendary weapon skins, 24 event limited premium cosmetic available directly or through System Override event packs. Octane Heirloom set preview, so unlock all 24 System Override cosmetics during the event and unlock the Octane Heirloom set for free. Free being used very loosely here. So now moving on to some meta changes. For Bloodhound, designer note, the intent is for Bloodhound to use their tactical as they are approaching towns pre-combat versus reacting while in a fight. So increase the scan distance for Eye of the Allfather by 3 times, also increased time to activate from 0.4 seconds to 0.8, and increased the duration of the scan from 2 seconds to 3 seconds. Gibraltar, his gun shield health was reduced from 75 to 50. Crypto, primary weapons will now automatically reload while in drone view. That's pretty nice. Inventory update. Base inventory slots increased from 8 to 10. Common backpack now expands it to 12. Rare backpack to 14. Epic backpack to 16. Grenade stacks reduced from 2 to 1. Light, heavy, and energy ammo stacks reduced from 80 to 60. Syringe and shield cell stacks reduced from 6 to 4. And medkit and shield battery stacks reduced from 3 to 2. So you're really going to have to manage your ammo and health supplies a lot more, as the same goes for throwables. Peacekeeper, mag size reduced from 6 to 5, increased the reload time from 2.5 to 2.65, increased reload time with empty mag from 3.5 seconds to 3.6 seconds, and slightly increased the scale of the blast pattern from 1.6 to 1.7. The Sentinel base damage increased from 65 to 70 and reduced time it takes to rechamber from 1.85 seconds to 1.75 seconds. That's great. So next we have some quality of life improvements. So first and foremost, the muzzle flash adjustments. So they reduced the intensity of muzzle flash while aiming down the sight for all weapons except shotties and snipers. The red dot has been added to the iron sight for Prowler and L-Star iron sights. Dot will stay properly centered during weapon sway and BOV movements. Heirloom crafting. We're changing up the heirloom system to make it easier for you to acquire the heirloom you want. Instead of an entire heirloom set dropping at once, you'll now receive heirloom shards. You can then use those shards to pick the exact heirloom set you'd like. The shards will have the same drop rate as the previous system, so that after 500 Apex packs, you will have enough heirloom shards to obtain an heirloom set from the heirloom shop. And don't worry, your existing progress towards the 500 Apex packs will carry over with the switch. Remember that once a player owns all of the heirloom sets, the player will not be eligible to receive more shards until more heirloom sets are added to the game. Bugfixes, fixed bugs for cases where Bangalore would appear invisible when equipped with certain skins. The Apex Overdrive and Killer Bee skins have been re-enabled now for affected players. For cases where sometimes Revenant's ultimate totem could be destroyed or disabled when placed too closely to some geometry, it will now be refunded back to the player at full charge when this happens. Fixed the bug for where sometimes players would enter a match with a different character than they selected, and all loadouts being set back to default after the match. Cleaned up some areas around World's Edge with bad collision, or provided ways for players to exploit them. Fixed an exploit near Geyser where players could climb to a spot that provided an unfair advantage. Fixed for cases where players were able to punch and shoot enemies clipping through doors and other areas within within Geo, fixed bug for cases where full auto mode would be disabled when players equipped the Anvil receiver hop-up while in single fire mode for R301 or the flatline, fix for cases where there could be a delay while firing the Havoc after cancelling a reload, fixed a bug where players could place Gibraltar's dome shield on Crypto's drone, allowing the dome to be mobile while in use, albeit that was pretty funny. Fixed bug for cases where players were able to re-roll daily challenges without being charged the legend tokens for re-roll. Fixed a bug for cases where unlocking new badges would not trigger the red dot notification to make players aware new badges available. Fixed a bug where if players were respawned while spectating someone under Revenant's death protection, they would return in that state permanently and unable to use heal items. Fixed players getting assist credit by using abilities that place status effects, example Crypto Drone and Revenant Tactical, on enemies after they are knocked down. Fixes for cases where the store would show placeholder images when content would be slow to load. Fix for cases where audio from Watson's skydive emote will continue to play after she lands. Stability fixes to reduce crashing and script errors, and various stability and polish bug fixes for the firing range. So that's pretty much it for the patch notes for the system override limited time event. They are also working on the DXGI error that makes the game crash for people who use an NVIDIA graphics card. So they're working on that with NVIDIA themselves. So hopefully they get that ironed out. But yeah, let me know what you think of this limited time event. What do you think of the new Heirloom system? As always, a link to the full patch notes will be in the description down below, as well as any top pinned comment. And yeah, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.